Good morning. Hey, it's a beautiful day outside here. Did you notice? For those who were here right from the start, let's just have a quickie look because I think it's absolutely glorious. Let's take the countdown and that down. Have a look. Isn't it just superb sunshine? It is lovely. So we had a very impressive moon, what do you call it? Lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse last night. I was popping in and out to go and watch it, purely because I can't stand for that long to watch it from when it started to finish. So I did watch it intermittently, and it was very impressive. I had beautiful clear skies here through that period of time, and it was absolutely lovely energy. So what did you feel through the night if you had actually stood out and watched it as well? It does make me wonder how it would have been a mystery in some respects for ancient times when they didn't know of what was the cycling of our moon around Earth and that around the sun and all the rest with the astrology, astronomy, all the rest of it. It's wonderful, isn't it? Just to think and feel and imagine what it would have been like way back in those days of mystery. Good morning, Kat. Lovely to see you here. And Nat, lovely to see you here too. We are going to get into the cards because I have got a work day ahead. So thank you for being here. And to those who are watching in replay as well, share it around. I'm Rosboundy Psychic Medium, and it's going to be a busy day just because it is. So here we go over to the cards. So tap into your psychic senses and connection with spirit in whatever way you do. Oh, I thought I had that straight. I did. I must have bumped the table. Oopsie. So anyway, what we have here is the Gilded Referral LENORMAND card deck, the regular one that I've been using because I still haven't managed to get my other toolkit back from Leanne yet. I haven't managed to get that way. And here is the Owl card for this morning. Isn't it a surprise? Just remember you're blessed beyond measure. Every single day is a day you should treasure. And isn't that a glorious colour in the card, the background, and a beautiful depiction of whichever type of owl this one is. One day I'd like to actually sort through each and every one of these to find out which particular species or type they are, because that's beautiful, isn't it? Let's have him oversee what we're doing. So the spread is the child in the home space, and I've just realised that I need to actually tap into my iPad just to check that if there's anyone chatting. And I'm just putting one comment there just to know that there is the guidance for those that don't know the Soulpreneurs app. So here we go. We've got the child in the home space. I'm a little bit offline there too. This is weird. What is happening? I usually have it set up so that I'm not quite so badly aligned. I've got to sit that way. Okay. Child in the home space. We have the man, the gentleman in the workspace, and it's the woman as the unexpected. And I found that interesting. We've got the family here today, the letter as our role, and we've got the key in that central position that is the outcome. Okay, so what the child doing in the home space, it really is bringing in that beautiful playfulness and innocence and the connection with what is possible, because in this depiction what we've got is that fairy tale book open with all the possibilities of play and imagination and really tapping into what is it that you would like to do. It's that what's next, let's go discover. So at home, have that free thought, that walking into trust what is coming next, and especially with that excitement of the innocence and of the child, the sense of discovery. What is next? It's going to be so, like, just put some excitement in it. Just have that anticipation of, oh, goody, what's next? Hey, good morning, Kay, and saying hello to your sister as well, and Sarah, because you know that that Kimmy's going to be watching or listening somewhere. And Sarah, good morning to you as well. And we've got Michelle, good morning. And there's Sarah just commenting, yes, good-looking parents. I don't think, and that's where I think, like, a child has no concept or understanding of what's good looking and stuff. You say good looking parents, I think it's taking on that trust in those who are around and about us, who are looking after us and nurturing us. I think even for ourselves, if it's got to be us, well, do that. Trust what you're stepping into in the anticipation of a wonderful, beautiful day in your home space, and really step into the adventure of that, because isn't life a really big adventure? I love it. Oh, well, not quite so much as I was pulling weeds, ready to put the green bin out, which I have. I just topped it up, so I was out there pulling a few more weeds. Here we go with the man in the workspace. It's that groundedness, it's that practicality, it's that putting some strength into it if you need some strength in the workspace. And my home is my workspace, so I suppose I could consider I was doing that more masculine type of thing with pulling the weeds and shifting the bin from one spot to another. And it's pretty heavy now. It's all of that. It's whatever it needs to be to get that oomph and the practical brain side working in your day to day. It might need some reflection on the thoughts of, why are we doing our work? Because I look outside my window and I think the birds don't have time. They don't look at a clock. They don't have schedules. They're just looking after what their needs are. There isn't money in their world. It's just, well, I suppose in some sense it is the survival of the fittest and all of that. There is a little level of competition, but that's because food is the basic needs. What is it that you're needing from your work today? Have a think about that, and with that intention, put that purpose to mind, and the practicality of, now I know my direction, what I'm doing, and get into it. That's what I'm feeling there. And it really is with that sense of purpose of nurturing the child, the family, the home, because we've got the woman there as that unexpected. So there's going to be that wonderful balance of the feminine to masculine. And with the child, it really does feel like it's a family-oriented reading with this one. So for the same reason, we've got the balance as far as that feminine aspect goes. Good evening, Liz. Lovely that you're here. Do you see the lunar eclipse? Is it relevant in your part of the world? I don't know some of the astronomy facts, so I'm not sure. I just know I was out watching it last night and it was beautiful. So there's Kim on her way to work. I'll just pop her little emojis up because Kay can say, yes, Kim's there, just to make sure. Now, in our role, it is communication. It's writing a letter. It's doing something that's going to really formalize and focus, I think, what is it that your role, what do you feel you are doing in this day to day in respect of, is it going to be family based, or is it the work that you're doing for family and for the base and for that for that home space, keeping things in that beautiful way of equilibrium or growth, or whatever your intentions are. Are you growing your family? And what sort of things are you providing as far as parents for the nurture of the child? It's all of those things, the communication, the putting your thoughts into a journal possibly, or writing a letter to someone else who is in your family, just to express what you're feeling. Or it could be a more formal contract. This is a wax sealed one. Olden days, you used to seal the letters so that the person receiving them knew that they hadn't been tampered with, that it was you who were opening this seal. And unless you had the correct seal that was putting that wax dot on the letter, sealing it, that, sometimes there was skullduggeries. I'm just thinking of the many old historical romance type of books I did read in my early 20s and into 30s. Went through that stage, yes. Anyway, it is communication. It's being that full family unit in this today. What I'm feeling by then, as far as our outcome goes, we've got that key that really has opened up that cage, set love free. There is a bloom of a rose in that center. I think I can actually scoot that up. See that gorgeous bloom there? Absolutely perfect, and it is set free. Whatever was caged is set free, and it's got love in place of, and the door is going to stay open. That's my feeling with this. So you have the key. The key is love. That's what we're focusing on for our day today. Make sure that the purpose, the intention that you have for your workspace even is going to be that is centered as love, and that it really is that family unit in whatever way your family is constructed. It doesn't have to be mother, father. It can be mother, mother, father, father, cousins all together, or grandparents, or it doesn't matter. It is just family. It is family, not just family. It is family in this focus, I think. So it's absolutely gorgeous there. So you haven't seen it yet. The eclipse, well, for here, it was actually at 8 o'clock last night. So I don't know whether it happens at the opposite time of the 12 hoursy type thing. I really actually don't know. So it's something, maybe that's something I could research. Ready for the next one, whenever that is. You can tell I have a big focus on astrology. I don't. So I love the cards. I think they're a beautiful spread today. It really does have that focus and emphasis on family. Just that feel, as soon as I saw the three laid down, I thought, oh, wow, it is family day. So in whatever way that you can bring that heart feeling, that heart-centeredness into your day, do it each and every time. Sit in that energy and breathe it fully through every cell of your body when you feel that presence of the feminine reminding you, family, just love. And it is love. And in the center is that beautiful rose bloom, replacing and setting free that was imprisoning us, and replacing it with that gorgeous energy of love. Because for me, that's what that rose indicates and symbolizes. It might mean something else to you. But as I'm looking out even at my front yard, let's just go back to that. I'm going to add that in here. And I don't think it's going to go down, or is it? See that little pot that's outside my window? That's got some gorgeous red roses. It is a miniature rose, but it's got some gorgeous red blooms. You can just see them. Right. Can you see them? Oh, I can't point that over that camera overlay. They're right in the center. It's an absolutely beautiful view and very, very relaxing for me as I'm looking out my window. And on the other one that you won't be able to see, the camera's not set up for it, but there's a chameleon coloured flavoured, I was going to say, chameleon coloured rose. It changes from the yellow tight bud into a beautiful, beautiful, pretty pink and golden colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'll put some photos up in the chat later because I took some photos yesterday. So there we go. Now, it's a great start to the day, isn't it, Michelle? So have a happy day, everyone. A beautiful focus for us today. It is these cards. So, and I'm going to drop this one. Then you can see that little overlay of the cards to finish with. They are a beautiful spread this morning, and they're pretty. Loving the birds as well. Yeah, they're nice little rusty statues. I got them from a lovely garden centre called Carcoo that's at Oakbank, I think, here. Gorgeous, the two of them. They're not quite heavy enough to stay up when it's windy, though. But they're beautiful. I just love looking out my office window. It's a beautiful space to be. So thank you, Sarah. Have a blessed day to everyone from Sarah as well. So thank you to those who are going to be here in replay, those who are on the Soulpreneurs app in the LENORMAND cards. I think that's how I've called the group. So if you want to download the Soulpreneurs app, that's what it's called. You look for Soulpreneurs and you'll see it as a triangle symbol, I think. And just go to the Lenormand cards, and that's a group that I think it's public. I don't think I have to invite you. So anyway, and thank you, Liz. Wonderful to have had you here all the way from the UK too. Craig, message please. It's actually a general card spread reading. So see those cards that are actually there in a spread? Which one does your eye go to? And use the energy from that as your main focus and answer to your question. So that's it. We'll see you tomorrow morning, probably a bit earlier because I do have a full day at work tomorrow starting at the 8:30. So I'll need to be earlier with this live stream, and Friday as well. So thanks for being here. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste until tomorrow. Thank you.